this section, we will learn how to build a model with SensiML Dashboard. Before we start learning SensiML Dashboard, let's create a Python notebook. In order to create a Python notebook, first open SensiML Analytics Studio and click the New button. Select the Python 3 option. After you create your notebook, enter the following comments into the cell and click Run or Shift and Enter. The SensiML dashboard is designed to simplify the model creation steps for the desired hardware platform. The SensiML dashboard has 5 sections. The first part helps you to connect your project. Select your project. If you haven't created a pipeline previously, enter the name of your pipeline to the New Pipeline section. The second section in the dashboard is Data Exploration. In this section, you can set up your query. The query step is used to select your sensor data from your project. If you need to filter out certain parts of your sensor data, you will do it here. You can reach the Data Exploration section by clicking Data Exploration tab. If you haven't created a query, click Create New Query. Enter a new query name. Select the segments for your project. Select the label of the events of interest you created. Select useful metadata that you want to use. Select the sensor source you want to use. Click Add. After clicking Add, the Analytics Studio will count all the events of interest you have labeled in this project and graph them. Also in this section, you can filter your data. For example, if you want to use only A, D, and L gestures in your model, you can create a filter just for these gestures. Next section is model building. This is a section where we are setting up our AutoSense pipeline. First, click the refresh icon to update the query list. Select your segmenter. The query segmenter is what we select in the query widget above. The next step is to select your seed. The details of the seed are explained in the description part. Here we are selecting downsampled features. If you want your model to return unknown when the prediction falls outside of the non-predictive space, click Allow Unknown. In this project, we will not use unknowns. Also, if you click Auto Group Labels, It will optimize the prediction of the models by putting the classes into 2 categories, and your model will predict for those 2 categories. Also, we can define priorities for model building. For example, if the accuracy score is the most important item for you while building a model, set the priority to 1. Or if you want to have a model that uses the minimum amount of hardware resources, increase the model size priority. Also, you can define how many random pipelines will be created by tuning the population bar, and the iteration number will be used to define how many times optimization will be repeated. For this tutorial, we will reduce the priority of accuracy, keep sensitivity as a high priority, and reduce the priority of the model size. We will start with a random population of 25, which means that 25 random pipelines will be created, and we will optimize these populations 4 times. And now we are ready to optimize our knowledge pack. Click Optimize Knowledge Pack. The Analytics Studio will automatically build a model to detect your events. You will notice that after clicking Optimize Knowledge Pack, a status will appear below the dashboard widget that tells you the status of the model building. Once the model creation is completed, it will display 5 models on the right side of the model building widget. The model building is completed and the top 5 models are shown here. After model building is completed, we can create a knowledge pack with our favorite model. Click the Generate Knowledge Pack section. The SensiML Knowledge Pack takes the event detection model you generated and transforms it into a binary or library file that can be run on your hardware device. First, click your refresh icon to update your model list. Select your favorite model from the list. Select your hardware. Select the format of your knowledge pack. You can download knowledge pack in binary format or library format. In this tutorial, we will use the binary format. If you want to test your knowledge pack with the test data, select Debug Mode to True, and then select your test data. In this tutorial, we will not use the bug mode. Select Data Source. In this tutorial, we will use Sensor 1. This is the sensor configuration we will set inside the DCL. Select your output. We want to read outputs from the BLE channel and the serial channel. We are ready to download our knowledge pack. Click the download icon. We have created our knowledge pack and have downloaded it to our computer. The location of the knowledge pack file will be listed at the end of the dashboard widget output message. Deploying a knowledge pack. Now that you have generated a knowledge pack, you just need to put it on a device. The knowledge pack you generated is saved to your computer. You can use the SensiML Flash widget to flash the Nordic thingy, but it requires one-time preparation steps detailed in the user guide. Flashing firmware to Nordic thingy guide. It can be found in the SensiML website and the Quick Start guide. In order to deploy your knowledge pack, first select your platform. Then click the refresh icon to update your knowledge pack list. Select the knowledge pack that you want to flash. Select your Flash method and click the Flash button.